Mae West, a pioneer in the entertainment world, captivated audiences with her sharp humor and fearless attitude. Her early career was marked by bold theatrical performances that often landed her in hot water, including arrests that only fueled her notoriety. With a knack for clever wordplay, she delivered lines that challenged societal expectations, such as her iconic quip, "Is that a gun in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?" This blend of humor and social critique allowed her to push boundaries and provoke thought. West's influence extended beyond mere entertainment. She redefined the role of women in film, showcasing strength and independence at a time when such traits were often suppressed. Her unapologetic approach to sexuality and relationships opened doors for future actresses, encouraging them to embrace their own identities and assert their creative visions. Through her work, she not only entertained but also inspired a cultural shift, leaving a legacy that continues to resonate in the industry today. Born on August 17, 1893, in Brooklyn, New York, Mary Jane Mae West was destined for a life that would defy expectations. Growing up in a working-class neighborhood, she inherited her father's grit and her mother's creative flair. Even as a child, she stood out, questioning the strict Victorian-era gender roles that dictated women's lives. Her independence and ambition became evident early on, with Mae seeking not just to entertain but to challenge and inspire. While her peers conformed to societal norms, Mae dreamed of a career where she could wield power, provoke thought, and empower women to live authentically. Her aspirations were not just about fame, but about creating a legacy of change for women everywhere. Mae West's early life was marked by a desire to break free from the constraints placed upon her, and she would go on to become a symbol of strength and resilience, using her talents to reshape the narrative around women in entertainment. Her journey was fueled by a passion for performance and a commitment to pushing boundaries, making her a trailblazer in a male-dominated industry. Hollywood in the early 20th century was a man's world, and Mae West was a woman determined to claim her place. Her unyielding confidence and provocative ideas made her a magnet for criticism and resistance. Directors and producers often dismissed her suggestions, viewing her as merely a performer rather than a creative force. Yet, Mae refused to back down, often rewriting scripts and negotiating roles to ensure her voice was heard. She was not just an actress, she was a writer and a director who wanted to shape her own narrative. While censorship boards and moral crusaders tried to stifle her influence, she cleverly used humor and innuendo to sidestep their objections. This approach allowed her to push boundaries and challenge societal norms. Mae West's boldness and wit solidified her position as a pioneer for women in an industry that seldom valued them as equals. Her legacy continues to inspire those who seek to break barriers and assert their creative rights in the entertainment world. Mae West turned what could have been one-dimensional, over-sexualized roles into complex, empowering portrayals of femininity. At a time when women on screen were often relegated to being submissive or virtuous, West created characters who were unapologetically bold, witty, and self-assured. She showed women that it was okay to own their desires, pursue their goals, and stand up for themselves. Through her performances, she championed a new definition of womanhood, one that celebrated independence, confidence, and authenticity. Her influence extended beyond the silver screen, inspiring countless women to break free from societal expectations and live life on their own terms. West's characters often challenged the norms of her time, using humor and charm to convey messages of empowerment. She was not just an actress, she was a trailblazer who reshaped the narrative around women in entertainment. By embracing her sexuality and intelligence, she encouraged others to do the same, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to resonate today. From a young age, Mae West's talent for performance was evident. At just 7 years old, she made her debut at Brooklyn's Royal Theatre, captivating audiences with her charisma and natural stage presence. During one memorable performance, an unexpected mishap with a spotlight tested her resolve. Instead of faltering, young Mae boldly demanded that the light be fixed, showcasing her fearless determination and professionalism. This early experience set the tone for her career, as she would continue to command respect and attention wherever she went. Her confidence, even as a child, hinted at the powerhouse she would become. Mae West was not just a performer, she was a trailblazer in the entertainment world, known for her uncompromising vision and undeniable talent. Her ability to handle challenges with grace and assertiveness would become a hallmark of her career, influencing generations of performers who followed in her footsteps. The stage was not just a place for her to shine, It was a platform where she would redefine the boundaries of performance and expression. In 1926, Mae West's career took a significant turn with the debut of her play Sex. This production was not just a play. It was a bold statement that challenged the conservative moral standards of the time. Mae wrote and starred in this provocative work, which openly explored themes of sexuality and empowerment. The content of the play was candid and daring, leading to outrage among critics and authorities. The controversy surrounding sex reached a peak when Mae was arrested for corrupting morals. This arrest was intended to punish her, but instead, it elevated her status as a fearless advocate for women's rights. Her imprisonment turned her into a symbol of defiance and independence, capturing the attention of the public. Women across the nation admired her bravery in challenging societal double standards. Mae West became a trailblazer, using her art as a form of rebellion and empowerment, inspiring many to follow in her footsteps. During her 10-day incarceration in 1927, Mae West found herself in a situation that would change her life forever. Instead of feeling defeated, she discovered a new sense of purpose. While in the women's prison, she met inmates who admired her for her bravery and the way she portrayed female empowerment in her work. These women expressed their appreciation for her candidness and the strength she represented. Their words opened Mae's eyes to the significant impact she had on women, particularly those who felt marginalized by society. She began to understand that her performances were not merely entertainment. They served as a source of inspiration for women yearning to break free from the constraints imposed on them by societal norms. This realization ignited a fire within her, fueling her determination to continue using her art as a platform to challenge outdated beliefs and uplift women everywhere. Mae West emerged from this experience with a renewed commitment to her craft, ready to advocate for the rights and freedoms of women through her bold and unapologetic performances. In 1932, Mae West made her Hollywood debut with the film Night After Night, produced by Paramount Pictures. Although her role was initially minor, Mae quickly took charge of her character, demonstrating her strong creative vision. She insisted on rewriting her dialogue to better reflect her bold and unique persona. This self-penned dialogue infused the film with humor and sophistication, allowing her to steal the spotlight from the film's leads. Critics and audiences alike responded positively, giving her rave reviews for her performance. This debut was not just a personal triumph for Mae West. It marked the beginning of a new era in Hollywood. Her insistence on creative control set a significant precedent for women in the industry. By demanding respect for her artistry, Mae West paved the way for future generations of female actors and writers, encouraging them to have a voice in shaping their careers. Her influence extended beyond her own work, inspiring many to follow in her footsteps and assert their own creative rights. Mae West's career in Hollywood was defined by her relentless battle against the industry's rigid and often patriarchal norms. At a time when female characters were frequently written as submissive or one-dimensional, Mae used her influence to craft roles that celebrated female strength, wit, and independence. Her refusal to conform often led to clashes with studio executives who were unaccustomed to women asserting such control. Despite the pushback, Mae never wavered in her commitment to creating empowering narratives. Through her films, she challenged stereotypes and redefined what it meant to be a leading lady in Hollywood, proving that women could be bold, complex, and unapologetically themselves while commanding respect and admiration on and off the screen. Mae's characters were often strong, confident women who knew what they wanted and were not afraid to go after it. This portrayal was revolutionary and inspired many women to embrace their own strength and independence. Her legacy continues to influence the portrayal of women in film today, showcasing the importance of strong female voices in storytelling. Mae West was a groundbreaking actress and a visionary in the realm of entertainment. Her keen understanding of gender dynamics led her to introduce male dancers into Las Vegas nightclubs, a bold move aimed at creating a balanced and inclusive atmosphere. This decision reflected her deep awareness of women's desires and her commitment to challenging traditional notions of entertainment. By incorporating male performers into her shows, Mae redefined what nightlife could look like, ensuring it catered to both genders. Her innovative thinking extended beyond the stage and screen, influencing leisure industries in ways that resonated with audiences and inspired other performers to think outside the box. Mae West's approach not only entertained but also empowered women, allowing them to enjoy a more diverse and engaging nightlife experience. Her legacy continues to inspire artists and entertainers to explore new ideas and challenge societal norms, making her a true pioneer in the world of entertainment. Mae West's personal life was as vibrant and unconventional as her career. Known for her relationships with younger men, particularly bodybuilders, she became a subject of intrigue and gossip. Her romantic life reached its peak of public fascination with a dramatic love triangle involving Mickey Hargitay, a renowned bodybuilder, and Paul Novak, her longtime companion. Hargitay, who was known for his impressive physique and charm, captured the attention of many, including Mae. Their relationship was marked by passion and excitement, but it was also complicated. Ultimately, Hargitay moved on to marry actress Jane Mansfield, leaving Mae to navigate the complexities of her feelings. Meanwhile, Paul Novak remained devoted to Mae, becoming her life partner and steadfast supporter until her final days. Their relationship highlighted Mae's refusal to conform to societal expectations about age and romance, showcasing her commitment to living life on her own terms. Mae West's romantic endeavors were not just about love. They were a bold statement of her independence and desire for a life filled with passion and adventure. In 1978, at the age of 85, Mae West made her final cinematic appearance in Sextet, a film she wrote and starred in. This project showcased her unwavering confidence and determination to challenge societal norms, especially those surrounding aging. In Sextet, Mae portrayed a glamorous and vivacious woman who refused to let age define her identity or limit her potential. She embraced the role with her trademark flair, reminding the world that women could be bold, creative, and vibrant at any stage of life. Despite facing criticism and skepticism from some corners, Mae West stood firm in her beliefs. She used her platform to defy ageism, proving that passion for entertainment does not diminish with age. The film was not just a project, it was a declaration of her spirit and resilience. Mae West's legacy continued to inspire many, showing that the pursuit of dreams and self-expression knows no age limits. Her final film was a celebration of life, creativity, and the enduring power of a strong woman. Mae West's influence extended far beyond her films and stage performances. Her ability to inspire women to embrace independence, confidence, and self-expression made her a cultural icon. Even in the face of societal criticism, she remained steadfast in her mission to empower others. Co-star Ringo Starr once praised her for her impeccable professionalism, punctuality, and unwavering drive, characteristics that defined her career and set her apart from her peers. Mae's commitment to excellence and her fearless approach to life made her a role model for countless women. She challenged the norms of her time, often using her wit and charm to address issues of gender and sexuality. Her bold persona encouraged women to speak their minds and pursue their dreams without compromise. Mae West's legacy is not just in her memorable lines or performances, but in the way she paved the path for future generations to embrace their true selves and strive for their aspirations. Her spirit continues to resonate, inspiring women to break barriers and live authentically. Mae West's impact on the entertainment industry was profound and far-reaching. She was not just an actress, she was a trailblazer who challenged the norms of her time. Her performances were filled with wit and charm, often laced with double entendres that made audiences laugh while also making them think. This clever use of language allowed her to address topics like sexuality and gender roles in a way that was both entertaining and thought-provoking. As a woman in a male-dominated industry, she took control of her image and her career, writing many of her own scripts and creating roles that showcased her strength and independence. This was revolutionary during an era when women were often relegated to submissive roles. Her boldness inspired countless actresses who followed in her footsteps, encouraging them to express their own identities and challenge societal expectations. Mae West's legacy is not just in her films, but in the way she reshaped the portrayal of women in media, paving the way for future generations to embrace their power and creativity. Her influence can still be seen today, as modern actresses continue to draw inspiration from her fearless approach to performance and self-expression.